Hey, Christoph, when are you going to join me for a club night?
Well, Kira, let me just consult my clubbing schedule to see when my next available night is. Life for You will be right back after this short break.
I was in a wieg gelijk voor Sibier, tierenlierelier. Hij was in een wieg gelijk voor Sibier, tierenlierelier. Zijn rammelaar was zijn sleutelbos, hij speelde diefje zonder verlos. Had water en brood en veel plezier, tierenlierelier.
As you know, Chris, not every resident in Second Life has lindens to spare. Some need to resort to camping to make the money they need to be able to buy things from the various shops in the second world.
That's right, Kira, which is why freebie shops are springing up everywhere. There are lots of visitors selling affordable stuff for the average resident.
Some of them might mean well, Chris, but not in every case. Sometimes it's not legal to be selling the items they have on offer. We sent Rube Rabiani out to one of the most frequented shops, where he stepped into a very delicate issue.
About a week ago, I received info from a huge freebie boutique, the Free Union Store, located partly on the Aurelian and partly on the think tank Sim. According to the Free Union shop owner, Donning Yelen, the shop offers organized freebies and has high-quality items at very low prices. Donning said that his goal is to make the lives of SL's less rich residents easier. Is this all just the result of good intentions? The shop offers more than 10,000 different items, ranging from jewelry and clothing and neat avatars to complete pianos with animations and even entire houses. All of these things given away for no more than 10 Linden dollars. Sounds good, you think? I thought so as well. While walking around this highly frequented place, I found a couple things to buy, but something puzzled me very quickly. How is it possible to sell a complete piano with animations or an animated bike for just 5 lindens? I asked Donning Yelen, and he said that the store has such low prices because massive amounts of people are buying the items. I felt like I might be falling into a trap here, so I took a more detailed look around. The first thing I noticed was a design collection offering complete suits sold from Yelen for not even 5 Linden dollars. The name written on the poster was Uzagi Anaconda. So I quickly messaged Uzagi and asked him why and how it's possible to sell these things at such a low price. He said that there were a couple of buyers at the SL Exchange, but he also told me that he had never heard of Donning Yelen before and surely hadn't sold anything to him. Being the reporter that I am, I thought it would be better to do some more exploring rather than just leap to conclusions at first sight. I remembered this bike from the Abronimation store, where I saw it just about 2 months ago. I had paid 500 Linden dollars to get this bike with a lot of animations included. In the Free Union store, the bike was sold with the exact same preferences for just 5 Linden dollars. Even the poster looked identical, except that the word stunt was written in the original with a T and here with a D. So I got this one as well and made my way back to the studio to compare. And they were exactly the same. So, of course, I thought of Copybot. I decided to contact some lawyers to find out a bit more about the consequences of this possible new scandal. I met up with JuraWiki member Karina Rainmaker, who is a trained lawyer in real life as well, and she gave me an overview of the possibilities of what we are facing here.
As we all know, there is a copyright law, and the copyright law also is enforced in Second Life. So when counterfeiting some objects, for example, copying trim objects or robbing textures, this is an unlawful action. If you're the owner of a copied object, then you could try to file a suit against the violator. But the problem is the problem of law enforcement. Second Life is a very international platform. So all of the residents come from different countries and you don't know where they come from. So you even don't know which law is applicable in this situation. The only possibility would be to enforce a claim first against Linden and try to find out who is the identity behind the violator.
What's the problem regarding the interaction between Linden Lab and the resident?
Linden has no quite regulations about the legal relations between the residents. As we all know, there is a kind of terms of service between Linden and the residents. And be sure none of us ever read this terrible fine print So we got a kind of anarchy there. If you buy something and it's out of order, you don't have any legal position to do something against this. And it's the same with kind of feeding. Linden really doesn't do anything about this. You could file an abuse report and maybe Linden could ban the other person, but there is no possibility to get your lost money back.
It started out as a report about an outstanding freebie store, but now it's become an exploration of a possible case of illegal copying. We've all heard about the Cateno sex bed trial, which has been going on in the US for about half a year now, and, as I was told, it will take another half a year to get to the final result. Life for You will continue to pursue the case and provide our viewers with all the information you need, including an interview with a famous SL designer who found his shoes in the Free Union store as well. Knowingly or unknowingly, we are facing a scandal here, so check us out next week.